I define the word shaman. A person is a shaman if he or she is able to function through other dimensions intrinsic to this dimension. Most people cannot do that. And I think of 4 primary initial functions that a person has to be able to do. One is perception, and the second, intensification of energy. Then third, there is merging with whatever energy flows you're going to be involved in. And fourth is transformation. And the merging is really the key here, because when I was with Native American medicine people, and they were doing a healing on me, or were doing ceremony, one of the things they were able to do is literally merge their energies with my energy. This is what I began to perceive. And so there are like 4 main ways that people can merge energetically. One is one of our energetic systems is able to radiate energy. Another is able to expand the energy to encompass someone. Another is to send out fibers of energy to extend the energies to merge inside another person. And then a fourth one is to resonate. There's a core of energy that runs through us, that it can resonate at a certain pattern.
Like vibrating at the same frequency.
At the same rate or same pattern as someone else. And even though it's not merging across distance, it's still, in effect, functioning as one energetic system.
Right, resonance.
Resonating. And I sum it up as radiate, expand, extend, and resonate. If we look at what happens in sexual orgasm, when I read the energies of what happens in sexual orgasm, and that is that the person, when they go into orgasmic state, and another person is with them, if they're in physical proximity, they're going to be in their energy field.
Like in an egg or
exactly.
An egg of energy that's
about
created.
Arm's length. And if a person is usually within arm's length of you, they're in your energy field.
Right.
If you had an orgasm and I'm in your field, you literally radiate, expand, extend, and resonate during the orgasmic process. And so I get all this energy. Most people, you hear sounds, you're focusing on what's happening physically, but there's also energetic that goes on. It's the same type of energetic that a shaman can use to facilitate transformation. Because they have to literally get inside a person's energetic field to do really effective shamanic transformation. It's been my observation, generally. If you can do all 4 at once, to radiate, expand, extend, and resonate all at once, like in the orgasmic process, but without an orgasm, or sexual interaction, or sexual context, I consider that person to be a sexual shaman.
So this is taking conscious awareness into how you move your energy.
Yes.
And that's a basis of Tantra.
Yes.
And most people, I guess, come into it surprised. Some people will talk about having orgasmic experiences that are religious experiences. And that's when they're engaging more levels of their energy.
And with other energetic systems can have orgasms too, in addition to the physical body.
Now what?
Other energetic systems, or what in my cosmology, we're made up of 10 bodies or 10 systems.
Okay.
The physical body that has a sexual orgasm is only one of them. There are 3 other bodies or systems that make us up as a whole being that are also capable of having something that I consider orgasm, if I define orgasm from an energetic point of view rather than a physiological point of view.
And that would be?
That any event that results in manifesting more energy from other dimensions into this dimension.
So it's an interdimensional or even trans-dimensional experience, which would be experiencing ourselves not just in the physical body, but simultaneously in our other bodies.
Yeah, and it happens naturally in orgasm.
Yeah.
It's natural. and different types of orgasm, but it's all natural. To be a healer or a ceremonialist, you have to learn how to do it with your intent. And I feel this is intimate.
So it's really focused presence.
Oh, yes, it's very much so.
Yeah.
And that's why I was saying earlier when we had an earlier talk about no trance sort of takes you out of that. And I'm trying to be as conscious and present as possible.
Right, I get that.
Just being there with that person or that group of people, rather than thinking about, oh, I got this to do, I have that to do. No, it's real presence, but it's very actively engaging in presence, not just observing my mind, but a doingness is involved.
Yeah, a real alignment.
Yes.
Of all your ways of being, so that you're totally lined up, totally present. And that's what happens for many people in orgasm. They can get totally present.
Yes. It sure stops the world. It sure stops the world.
And all that other stuff that's out there.
Continue to use that word sexual shaman, partly because I found, as far as being a teacher, it's easier to teach people this energetic intimacy if they're not uptight about their sexuality. My background before my neck injury and becoming quadriplegic was as a body worker in massage. And a lot of these professions are very uptight about the topic of sexuality. And if you start doing this and you merge with another person, your energies are literally inside them. Literally inside them. I mean that very, very as little as I can get. And I can feel that. I feel the core. And it says, well, some people might think that's, well, inappropriate. And I'm saying, no, this is what shamans do. This is what shamans did to me. And they weren't being abusive and they weren't being sexual with me. And so it's quite possible to energetically be that deeply involved in the same way that orgasm is a profound experience in our life. It's possible to be that way in a non-sexual context. And of course, if you are lovers, then you can bring that to the love-making too.
Yeah.
But the context of when I'm having sessions with people, it's not in the sexual context. But there is indeed, for me, a feeling of intimacy with the person. And it's just yummy. It's just really, really yummy. You know, male, female, something real attractive, someone not attractive by my personal standards. But the being is real yummy. The being is attractive.
We have such a small concept of who we are, how great we are, how expansive our energy and how concentrated our energy. We have really infinite possibilities for our definition of self.
Yes. And what we can be.
And what we can be.
Be all we can be, and that does at this point in time in my understanding is infinite. Because we are still evolving as not as a humanity, but as existence.
Right. That's right. The universe is expanding, and we're on one of those expanding edges.
Yes.
Great.
All right.
Thanks, Ray.
Good.